game to build a rhythm.
Outside, Green. Drew. And here is Green. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Dantley.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Indiana.
You know, the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis, over time, that's going to cost you in games.
And most of those shots were low percentage. They have to work harder to set up their best shooters with good looks.
Sending it right back with authority.
He is such an asset, Clark, to his team on the glass. Wow.
Yeah, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and making sure they finish the play strong. There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
Watley passes to Westbrook. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Watley. Here's Greenwood. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Chicago. Greenwood at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Here's Watley. Pass to Theus. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Fighting for those points. Drew's someone who expects to score 20 whenever he steps on the floor.
Bailey, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Bulls. Payne's checked in.
One shot.
A real focal point for this offense. Drew is a terrific scorer who knows and understands how to play to his strengths.
Here's Watley. Scoreless thus far. Now here's Payne. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Greenwood shot is good. Green with the ball. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Bailey. Here's Drew. It's over Payne. Drew gets the bucket. Drew's got 5.
That's not going to stop Drew. Once he's committed on scoring, there's not much you can do.
Here's Watley. Here's Theus. Payne passes to Theus. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Watley misses. The Jazz shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Pass to Dantley. Over Theus. A shot by Dantley, no good.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Here's Watley. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. Here's Green. Still without a basket. There's the pick. Pass to Eaton. Here's Drew. Lock at 6. Here's Dantley. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And that one, good.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
Here's Theus. To the paint. Here's Corzine. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Green. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And that one is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
So it's the Jazz now, trailing by 2. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Eaton. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Eaton's got his second basket of the night. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's Theus. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
He's become a pest to guard. Knows how to get to the line consistently.
Green left side. Greenwood grabs the board. Greenwood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Watley passes to Theus. Drives to the hoop. Utah with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
They really didn't make an effort to get to the offensive boards. No urgency in that area of the game. I think they've got to be disappointed with the lack of second chance points.
Yeah, their possessions were one and done for the most part. You've got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass. Keep possessions alive. And they weren't able to do that.
2 shots.
No good on that.
There's never any question about how hungry Adrian Dantley is for his next shot. He's constantly looking for opportunities to score the ball for his team.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Payne. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Pass to Greenwood. Green, the screen from the stripe. Second shot opportunity. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so Green will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Eves passes to Green. Wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Good work from mid-range. I like seeing him look to score from there.
Harris passes to Greenwood. Out to Harris. Bulls moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Harris. Here's Greenwood. Green breaking loose. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Dantley, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Jazz lead. 1:31 left in the first. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Payne passes to Greenwood. Harris outside. Over Green. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Dantley. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Not satisfied with this lead. That's obvious because they are trying to blow this thing wide open.
Yeah, they've really locked in here and are valuing each possession.
Now here's Payne. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Eaton grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Dantley. No good with the layup. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Going inside. Payne in the post. By Green. And it's blocked. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
What a physical drive, not letting anything slow him down.
Bulls trail by 9. Here's Greenwood. He's got 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Great play down low. You expect the D to adjust, collapse. That should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Mike, we have a new commissioner coming in. What should be the direction of the league?
Expand. I like how we've made the playoffs bigger, but don't stop there. More live TV coverage, more franchises around the country. The NBA should continue to grow.
Free throw good, Westbrook. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Eves. He has yet to score. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession of the ball. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Bulls. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. Bulls trail by 6. To the wing right side. Payne looking around. Got a hand on it. Here's Drew to the middle. Hansen can't hit. Gillespie, the pass to Payne. Pass to Gillespie. Now, here's Trent. He's tightly guarded. Westbrook wide open. He fires. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Here's Drew. He's covered by Westbrook. Drew passes to Eves. And here's Carroll. Here's Drew. And off the glass. That one's good. Drew's got 7.
Good-looking jumper from Drew. The D has to respect him from there.
Payne passes to Trent. Got a piece of it. Payne finds Trent. Shoots over Carroll. Trent can't hit.
He has to be smarter there, guys. We all know he can make that shot, but the defense was right on him there.
Eves can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls, and shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Jazz making a change here. And he can't hit the second.
He's there.
One he'd like to have back for sure.
And Westbrook, here we go. Poke loose. Outside, Green. Pass to Griffith. Westbrook kicks to Payne. Back to Westbrook. Here's Gillespie. Payne passes to Trent. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the inside, Green.
He sees it.
Now here's Payne. Chicago calls timeout.
Shooting too many blanks in this one to stay close.
Maybe try something different. Couldn't hurt at this point.
Chicago making a switch here. Paul's checked in. And it's Trent in the corner. 6 to shoot. Green dishes to Payne. Green kicks to Payne. From the top of the key. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And so Green will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. He's only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Hansen. Here's Griffith. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers. It's good.
Well, Griffith has worked hard to develop his accuracy, which allows him to sink these shots.
Here's Hall. Pass to Gillespie. Trent with it. Here's Hall. Gillespie, the pass to Hall. Tries a three. Payne can't hit.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Unloads from 13. And off the prior, and in it goes.
He likes to operate in that mid-range area. Very comfortable there.
He can shoot over defenders. That's one of his advantages.
Fires top of the key. Buries the jump shot. Griffith has got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Hansen the pass to Green. Here's Carroll. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Hall. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hansen the pass to Griffith. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Hall. Payne passes to Hall. Pass to Gillespie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Trent. The rebound by the Jazz. Bailey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Green. Here's Hansen. Defended by Trent. Here's Hansen. Outside, Green. Here's Griffith. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Hall, no good. Jazz leading by 9. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Griffith passes to Bailey. Down low.
Hey, sometimes you just got to take a foul. That's the best way to protect the basket.
Yep, better to send him to the line than allow an easy layup.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Theus. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Utah making a change here. Bailey's checked in.
Number 41, Ricky Bailey.
Pass to Watley. To stop the drought. That's tipped. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And Green gets it to go. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Had the clear path to the rim and finished the break nicely.
And a great burst to get out ahead of the pack.
Screen by Corzine. Here's Theus. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green, the pass to Griffith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Terrific work by Daryl Griffith that time. In full control on offense and drawing the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Daryl Griffith. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw.
And, you know, Griffith is a lights-out scorer now. I mean, a guy who can take over games. Love his confidence.
Bulls making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. Bulls trail by 13. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
And here's Utah. They're on.
Rodrix has successfully joined the channel.
Green, the pass to
Let's
Dantley.
try this again, Lowell. If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
Pocket 6. A fader. Watley pulls it in.
He tried to use the fadeaway, get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
Pass to Westbrook.
And he's fearless down there. Well,
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Westbrook. Jazz leading by 11. On the wing, Green. 8 points for him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Watley passes to Theus. Here's Watley. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Just 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I don't think they'll want him taking that shot again. His teammates are just laughing and shaking their heads.
Outside, Green. 18 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Chicago. 11-point game. Pass to Corzine. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Jazz shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks.
Passing isn't a focus of Dantley's game, but he spots an open man and quickly gets him the ball.
Here's Watley to the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Greenwood. Tries again. Goes up again. Carroll with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Griffith. Rebounded by Corzine. Corzine's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Griffith. Outside, Green. Bailey passes to Dantley. Over Westbrook. A shot by Dantley, no good. Bulls trail by 13. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Here's Westbrook. A rebound by the Jazz. 52 seconds left now here in the second. And that one's good. Griffith.
And Griffith has his fingerprints all over this one, doing anything he wants on offense.
Here's Watley out to the right wing. A putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Utah leading by 15. Griffith passes to Green.
Bulls foul. Westbrook. That's his first personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
The line for 2. Green.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Westbrook. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Trying to get something going. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bulls trail by 17. Watley passes to Corzine. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Watley. 5 on the clock. Now Corzine. Goes up on the wing. Westbrook, no good. Dantley the pass to Griffith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Theus. Can't cash in from close range. Jazz shooting about 42% so far. Jazz passing it around.
What a lob. My goodness. Now that's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Well said. Going airborne for that connection.
Showing great control and a soft touch to finish that play.
Screen by Corzine.
Good foul. Daryl Ruffin. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Theus. It's hauled in by Griffith. Jazz leading by 20. Pass to Green. Here's Drew. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Bulls. Corzine's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Theus. A fadeaway. 2 points. That one goes. Theus has got 6 points.
Able to rise above the defense. Not too many guards the size of Theus.
Outside, Green. Pass to Drew. Chicago grabs the miss. Corzine's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Westbrook. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. He's got 13.
Smart approach to this possession. Working the ball inside for a point-blank shot at the hoop.
Here's Griffith. Here's Dantley. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Dantley. 11 points in the game. Here's Heaton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, they look confused and lost out there, just getting out-hustled every trip.
And there is no excuse for that. You have to show more heart when it comes to closing out plays.
Chicago calls timeout. Pass to Watley. Here's Theus. Here he goes. Yes, that goes in. Theus has got 4 points this quarter.
In total control with the rock, Reggie Theus.
Jazz leading by 16. Griffith passes to Green. Here's Eaton. He has 6. Here's Griffith. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Griffith has got 15.
Thinking about catching and shooting immediately. I love the confidence and assertiveness from Griffith.
Watley passes to Theus. Screen by Corzine. Here's Theus. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Westbrook. Another one falls for Chicago. Now Green. Here's Griffith. Outside, Green. Eaton the pass to Griffith. Bank shot, no good.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Here's Watley. Back to Westbrook. High post try. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Right side, Green. Pass to Dantley. Jazz passing it around. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. 13 points in the game.
Good job chasing after the play, getting the rebound and delivering a strong finish.
And things are only going to get worse for the defense if they keep letting plays like that happen.
And Corzine gets it to go.
Nice assist from Theus. That's how you move the ball.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Drew. Rebounded by Corzine. Bulls trail by 16. And here's Westbrook. 15 points in the game. That one falls. Westbrook's got 17 now.
You know, with his handles, he excels at.
And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Watley passes to Theus. That shot, no good. Utah leading by 14. Pass to Griffith. Watley pulls it in. For Chicago, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Greenwood. Rebounded by the Jazz. Eaton's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I'm giving that a 10 out of 10. Crazy slam.
Bulls trail by 16. Chicago calls timeout.
You know, I can imagine the coach is giving them an earful about what's happening in the paint. They've got to clean that up.
Yeah, their interior defense has been too easy to crack. Time to get physical down low.
Utah. Corzine with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Greenwood. Pass to Gillespie. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 8 rebounds in this game. Dantley the pass to Drew. Green with the ball. Rebound by the Bulls. Payne with it. Now Green defending. Gillespie, the pass to Payne. Here's Greenwood. The rebound by the Jazz. Eaton's Jazz leading by 16. Inside, here's Bailey. He's good with the little jumper in close. Bailey's got his first points in this one.
That's what you want from ball. Get the defense moving and find the chance inside.
Pass to Gillespie. Here's Greenwood. Looking to get it going. Now Corzine. Harris outside. Driving to the basket. Over Green. Harris's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Drew passes to Green. The Jazz working the ball around now. It's blocked.
Making a nice impact on defense at 6'11". Corzine is absolutely a shot blocking threat and a good rim protector.
Here is Corzine. Here's Greenwood. The good looking shot from the wing. Greenwood's got 8 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action. Pass
to Dantley. No one near him. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. And the Bulls call timeout here.
Well, we don't have to guess what they're going to be talking about. We know what the deal is.
Yeah, the offense has been throttled. They have to figure this thing out.
Outside, Green. Greenwood the pass to Farmer. Knocked away. Here's Drew. 7 points in the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Bulls trail by 18. Now here's Payne. Pass to Farmer. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Carroll, and it's Farmer missing. Utah leading by 18. Drew passes to Dantley. 17-foot shot on the way. And he connects with the jumper. Drew's got 9.
John Drew always hunting his shot, looking to get it to the rim.
Here's Farmer. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. High arcing shot. A shot by Dantley, no good. Bulls trail by 20. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Putting in the effort to set up someone else. That's how you generate offense on the floor.
Here's Eves. Still scoreless. And that one, good. And the Jazz lead by 20.
A scoring guard, Dantley figures out ways to put up numbers.
41 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Jazz shooting 43% for the game. Here's Drew. He's got 9. Can't cash in from the high post.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Gillespie, the pass to Green. Now Payne. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Here's Eves. Pass to Drew. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Utah Jazz controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Outside, Green. Pass to Griffith. Rebound by the Bulls. Gillespie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Farmer over Green. Farmer, good. Farmer's got his first basket of the night.
He'll hit those if you leave that much room. You need to do a better job of closing out.
Green in the post. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates. Bulls trail by 20. Here's Farmer. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Rebounded by Bailey. And it's Utah's ball. Griffith passes to Green. Nice move into the lane. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Farmer. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Payne. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Green. Tight defense on him. Pass to Griffith from 18 feet away. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 assists here tonight. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Farmer passes to Payne. Elbow shot. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bailey's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Griffith passes to Bailey. To the inside. Shots good by Green. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can count that one as a screen assist. The pick allows him to get free and go right to the rim.
Here's Farmer, guarded by Green. Payne passes to Trent. Clock at 6. Here's Farmer. And again, Chicago. No good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Griffith. And again, it's Utah.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
Chicago with the ball after the basket by Utah. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Farmer. And the Bulls with another miss. And it's Utah's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Shot from 16. Here's Bailey. They shoot again. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Takes it from 10. Here's Bailey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And Chicago shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack.
Jazz foul. Derek Griffith.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Payne passes to Gillespie. Back to Payne. And here is Harris. Guarded by Green. Green, the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. The rebound by Childress.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
Now here's Green. Pass to Hansen. Here's Griffith. Here's Childress. Chicago grabs the miss. Trent's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Payne. Back to Harris. And here's Payne. They need this. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Griffith. He can't get that one. Here's Chicago. Payne with it. Harris with it. Guarded by Green. Here's Gillespie. Now here's Trent. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Utah's ball. They've scored 10 straight. Pass to Carroll. Here's Bailey, guarded by Green. Green with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
And the Bulls making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Here's Theus. And it's blocked.
What a denial. He was right on cue with that block.
Now Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll. The Jazz making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Number 15, Hank Green.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
The Jazz on offense. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's Eves. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Theus. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Mike, they have been fantastic tonight, haven't they?
What a performance from them.
And the Jazz call time here. On defense, the Bulls. Dotson the pass to Eves. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Greenwood. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The turnover leading to a bucket going the other way.
And give them credit. Pressure defense set the table.
The Jazz shooting 40% from the field. Here's Eves. Greenwood grabs the board. Greenwood's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You don't want to foul anyone in the act, especially Theus, who's a very good foul shooter.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size in there tonight.
The first free throw is good.
You gotta like the confidence behind Reggie Theus's game. He knows how good he is and plays accordingly.
Both shots good from the stripe. Jazz leading by 22. Here's Eves. Pass to Dotson. Jazz passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Eves. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Bulls shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Greenwood the pass to Westbrook. Tries the spin move. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're playing well, and that's an encouraging sign.
But where was this intensity earlier in the game? They're still down a bunch.
Westbrook at the line for one.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Westbrook. It's good. Dotson's got his first basket. And Chicago shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Westbrook. Porzingis with it. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
There's not a bunch of time left, but they're in this game.
I just wonder if maybe they left it until too late. They finally started to make things happen, but at this point, they need to be just about perfect the rest of the way.
Here's Green after the Bulls pick up 2. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Watley. Right wing. Here's Westbrook. Carroll with the rebound. Jazz leading by 20. Here's Eves. Pass to Dotson. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shot from the wing. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Westbrook passes to Watley. Porzingis with the screen on Green. Greenwood. Eves rolls it in.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Carroll. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Greenwood's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Theus, top of the key. Pass to Eves. to end the drought. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Chicago ball.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Utah. Chicago making some changes. Bulls trail by 18.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Jazz.
They did take higher percentage shots throughout, and Clark had paid off for him.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, I love the patience leading to that consistency shooting the ball. I mean, those things go hand in hand. Patience, good passing, and good shooting.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And Utah making a change here. Porter's checked in. Eves passes to Dudley. To the wing on the left. Pass to Eves. Porter a screen on Harris. To the paint. Great D that time from Green. There's 38 seconds left in the game. And Green slams it in. And they've been moving the ball, Clark, really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Now here's Dudley. Pass to Eves. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Well, Clark, they put on a show for this home crowd, playing with a lot of precision and just having their way out there at the end.
Yeah, this place was buzzing, on fire. The energy was overwhelming, fun to watch, but not so much fun for their opponents.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Golden State Warriors. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sidelines. Clark, in this matchup tonight, we've got two teams that really prioritize rebounding.
Terrific glass-eating teams, both of these teams are. They understand that when you control the boards, you usually control the possession battle and maybe the scoreboard too.
Kellogg can't get it to go. Nice game for the Warriors. It was a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, you know, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them a bit.
That was the striking thing, how little offense they generated. Doesn't matter how strong your defense is when you play like that at the other end.
Clock at 4. Here's Short. Good D by Weber. Now the Pacers with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
These teams will only meet twice this year, which makes a matchup like this all the more compelling.
Yeah, it's harder to get a read on another team when you only play them twice a year. Let's see how this one goes.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
First quarter, just over a minute played. They set the screen. Seasting passes to Kellogg. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Superb second effort.
Yeah, stayed right with it.
He's always working on the offensive glass.
High blows from Hernangomez. Over to the left wing. Here's Short. And the Warriors miss again.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Here is Seasting. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Williams. On the wing. Offensive rebound. Weber. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
I know Coach loves this. Not just giving up on the play when the shot doesn't go.
Here's Floyd. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
You let him get going early, that could be real trouble.
A pretty clean look from mid-range, and he'll knock those down.
Here is Seasting. 4-point game. Williams trying to break free. The shot by Seasting, no good.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
And he banks in the layup.
Fantastic job by Short. I love when he goes up strong inside.
Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Seasting passes to Clark. Here's Kellogg. His last outing we saw him pour in 22.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Short. Uncovered. Rebound by Williams.
Really tough to see a quality look like that go to waste. Just couldn't quite finish the job.
Just a tough break, especially because opportunities that good don't often come along.
Here is Seasting. Still yet to score. Here's Kellogg. Hernangomez grabs the miss.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
Here's Short. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Pretty easy to see where they came up short in that one. I mean, their defense was lackluster. No shine on it at all.
Giving up the looks they did, I'm surprised they didn't lose by more. They have to have better effort on the defensive end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Warriors trail by 7. Out left to the wing. Short passes to Hernangomez. Here's Connor. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Really taking it to them inside the paint. That's what you got to do against close D.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So in terms of the players' perspective, Clark, have most of these guys settled back into their regular season rhythm by now?
Boy, I certainly hope so, Kevin. They better have settled in by now. I mean, in some ways, that's what the preseason was for. You should be up and running at full speed by now. Absolutely, no doubt about it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pacers leading by 5. Carter on the wing. 17 points for him last game against Detroit. Pass to Kellogg. Williams with the block. Weber, the pass to Williams. Knocks it loose. Here's Connor. short. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams. It's tipped. Second chance shot. No good from Hernangomez. The Pacers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Seasting passes to Kellogg. Here's Short. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Carter looking around. Rebound by Williams. Warriors trail by 5. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Here's Carter. And it's Floyd with the rebound. And here's Golden State. Here's Short. Shot's good by Hernangomez.
He sees an opening and takes it, moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Not a bad time to pump the brakes right here. Check in with everybody and make sure you're speaking in stereo.
Could be a chance to adjust the lineup as well.
Change here. Lawson's checked in. To Seasting. Now here's Williams. Good tee by Williams. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Floyd. That one goes. Count it. Floyd's got his second basket of the game.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
Low, the pass to Williams.
Very physical move by Williams, using the close defense to get some contact and win a trip to the line.
Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Herb Williams taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
At 6'10", Williams is capable of playing either center or power forward, and that versatility is a valuable asset.
He's off on the second.
Hard workers are an invaluable part of any team, and that's definitely something he brings to the table. He really hustles out there.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Kellogg. He has 7. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Short passes to Ford. Good D by Weber. Indiana trailing here. Here's Kellogg. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Williams. Outside to Weber. Out to the wing. Indiana moving it around. 4 on the clock. Here's Lowe. With the clock winding down, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Look at Williams using his size to win the rebound battle, and then smartly sending it right back.
Floyd passes to Lawson.
Indiana foul. Jerry Seaston. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Floyd. Shot clock at 6. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. Here's Floyd. 9 points last game out. Lawson with it. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here is Seasting. Nothing on the board. And he drives in to the right side. Shot clock at 3. Here's Lowe. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Get that rock to Herb anywhere around the rim, and he's slamming it home.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Timeout called the Warriors. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Bratz. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Mitchell kicks to Lawson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for the Warriors, Lawson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Waiters, he's checked in for Mitchell. He misses also. Indiana leading by 3. Here's McKenna. It's rebounded by Lawson.
That shot was too good to pass on, but he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
Shot's good by Waiters.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 35% to start the game. Pass to Stepanovic. Williams inside the line. It's rebounded by Lawson. Lawson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brewer. Outside for Lawson. Second shot opportunity. Back to Waiters. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's McKenna. No scoring in this one. Here's Williams. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
You can see why Herb Williams is so comfortable in close. The big fella has a polished game in the paint.
Here's Floyd. Stepanovic grabs the miss. Indiana leading by 3. Johnson outside. McKenna the pass to Lowe. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Johnson. Warriors with the rebound. Lawson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Floyd, good. Floyd's got 6.
Great work on the interior, pounding the ball in close and going up with confidence.
Outside Williams. Johnson down low, covered by Brewer. Johnson inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Puts one up from 19. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Showing he can score off the ball. Bratz laser focused on the hoop.
Low the pass to Stepanovic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Superb body control, proving he knows how to keep his concentration under duress.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Carter, he's checked in for Indiana.
1 shot.
1 shot.
What I like about this rookie Stepanovic is that he knows his role, which is to score inside and rebound.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fader on the way. That misses off the backboard.
And it's puzzling to me why he elected to fade away. He should have just gone right up with it. Bad miss.
McKenna the pass to Carter. Johnson with it. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 5. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Bratz. Lawson at the elbow. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Controlling the boards is a major advantage. They're making the most of it here early.
Being much more physical on the glass.
You know, you got a feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
McKenna, the pass to Carter. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Low. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. The Warriors trailing. And here comes the break. Crotch the pass to Lowry. Lawson up top. Pulls up. High post. That doesn't go either for Lawson. We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Stepanovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Mike, you look around the NBA, some incredible big men in the game right now, right in front of us.
Well, they certainly dominate the landscape. Kareem, Moses Malone. Then you have guys like Mark Eaton, Artis Gilmore. The list goes on.
If you had to pick a favorite, who's a guy in particular that you like to watch play at that size, that position?
I have to be honest that Kareem, from the time I was in elementary school, junior high school, following this guy that I heard, the Phenom from New York City, I have followed Kareem's career, and he has to be the all-time best at that position. Stepanovic does everything you want a young big man to do. Gives you points in the paint, rebounds, protects the rim. His ceiling is sky high.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Brewer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Pass to Stepanovic. Now Carter. Here's McKenna. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Stepanovic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brewer dishes to Lawson. Second chance shot. No good on the layup. And the Pacers with possession here. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. There's the pick. Carter, the pass to Stepanovic. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Lowry. Here's Brewer. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Brewer's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. Low, the pass to Stepanovic. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 5 on the clock. And Carter now, top of the key. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
The chemistry so obvious on these alley-oops. Fantastic sequence there.
Plays like that, Clark, bring a team closer together.
For sure.
Yeah, I like when guys take initiative and go after chances like this.
They grab their own miss. Here's Johnson. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Fades back, and that one goes long. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Now, here's Brewer. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Here's Bratz. Top of the key. They get the rebound. Hernan Gomez, no good.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's McKenna. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Lowry. The 19-footer is on the money. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And with their offense sputtering, time to talk things over.
Yeah, they've got to get organized and make more of their opportunities.
Changing it up here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Indiana. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. Here's McKenna. Still without a basket. Here's Kellogg trying to end the drought, and that's off the glass and in.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Rocks the pass to short. Good, nice job down low. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Terrific feed from Bratz. As a point guard, part of his role is to find open teammates.
McKenna the pass to Kellogg. It's rebounded by Golden State, and it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Brewer, good.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
And Indiana shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Stepanovic passes to Kellogg. Good on the shot. Kellogg's got 11 points.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Here's Protz. Now Brewer. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Weber. Indiana moving the ball over to the left wing. Stepanovic. Little with the rebound.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
Here's Short, guarded by Weber. Little with the ball. Here's Protz. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. McKenna the pass to Kellogg.
First personal foul. Second team.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
The line for your Pacers. Clark Kellogg. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Brewer the pass to Connor. Here's Floyd. Here's Short. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Short's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not an easy spot on the floor, but Short is so dynamic. Showing why there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Checked in for Johnson. The Warriors also with a sub. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Pacers trail by 7. Here is Seasting. Still scoreless. Carter outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Here's Kellogg. Here's Seasting. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Short. The Pacers pull it in. Weber's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. right side. Over to the wing. Here's Kellogg. 13 points in the game. Here's Williams in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
The big man, Williams, showing some distance.
Warriors leading by 5. To the left side wing. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Short. Lets it fly from 18. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Short's got 8.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
Seasting passes to Williams. Over Williams. The shot by Williams, no good. And here's Golden State. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for him. Floyd passes to Connor. On the wing, Williams. Over to the left wing. Shot by Connor, no good. Pacers trail by 7. Here is Seasting. Still yet to score. Here's Carter. Takes it inside. Count it. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in a scramble mode.
Here's Connor. Here's Floyd. Kellogg pulls it in. The Pacers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to Seasting. Six on the shot clock. And here's Carter. Goes back up. The Warriors pull it in. Short's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Connor. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Williams kicks to Carter. Seasting passes to Kellogg. Weber tries it again. He takes it up and lays it in. Weber's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Fighting to keep the play going. Grabbing the board and sending it right back.
Pass to Hernangomez. Here's Short, defended by Carter. Short, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Carter, right side. Seasting passes to Williams. Here's Kellogg. Here's Weber. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. Kellogg's got 15 points.
And this demonstrates his strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
Here's Connor. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Kellogg passes to Weber. Oh, that's blocked. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Short. He's got 8. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 10 points for him.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes off.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, up 3. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Floyd. To the right, and there's the drive. Misses off the left iron.
Couldn't convert the bunny. That one was right there for him.
Here's Short. The step-back jumper is good. Short's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Warriors. And Indiana shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Seasting passes to Kellogg. Short with the rebound. Short's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Connor. Here's Floyd. Here's Short. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Seasting passes to Kellogg. Here is Seasting. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Williams. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Floyd. 6 points for him. Weber pulls it in.
He's just forcing too many shots out there right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Here is Seasting. Scoreless thus far. Kellogg passes to Carter. Wide open look. He squares up and sinks it.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Here's Connor, defended by Carter. Here's Short. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Carter outside. Pass to Kellogg. It's deflected, and they get it back. Here's Williams. The Warriors pull it in. Ernie Gomez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Defense tries to cut Short off, but he commits to his shot and gets fouled.
First team foul.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
At 6'7", Purvis Short can play the 2, 3, or the 4. Lethal from all of those spots, and great versatility, too.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Timeout called the Pacers. Here is Seasting. No scoring in this one. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Here's Williams. Hits the outside fadeaway. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Warriors leading by 3. Floyd passes to Connor. Hernangomez with the ball. Fires from the wing. Floyd, good. Floyd's got 8 points. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here is Seasting. Here's Kellogg. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Short passes to Floyd. High post, Hernangomez. Working on Weber. Some nice passing by Golden State. Short, no good. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Kellogg. 15 points in the game. No dice from 9 feet out.
Pacers foul. Herb Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Indiana on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Floyd. He's got 8. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Seasting. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Seasting's got his first points of the game.
Got up the floor in a hurry there. Nobody's catching Seasting in the open court. Not that time.
Out to the wing. Here's Floyd. Pass to Short. It's on target from the high post. 16 points for him.
The multifaceted Short hurts you so many different ways. We're seeing him dominate tonight.
Seasting passes to Williams. Here's Kellogg. Carter outside. Tries again. Short with the rebound. Short's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. Here's Hernangomez. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Williams. There's the drive. Kellogg can't get it to go.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Pacers trail by 5. Carter down low. Hernangomez on him. Outside Williams. Fades away. The Warriors pull it in. Hernangomez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Floyd. To the wing on the left. And here is Hernangomez. Here's Connor. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Carter. Inside, here's Williams. Count that one. Williams has got 12 in the game.
That's an excellent move inside, keeping pace here.
Warriors leading by 3. Floyd passes to Hernangomez. Here's Short. 16 points for him, and it's good for 2.
And this coaching staff encourages Short to be aggressive. You can see why, given these results.
Trying to find a way out of this run, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Timeout called the Pacers. team deciding to change it up. Stolen by Lawson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Brewer. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
You know, transition play like that is exactly why they're ahead.
Yeah, they've been pushing the pace and leaving the defense behind in the dust.
Oh, the pass to Weber. At the top of the key, Williams. Johnson, a wide open look. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Bratz. Williams finds Lawson. Back to Williams. That shot misses. Good D by Williams. Pacers trail by 5. Here's McKenna. He has yet to score.
And bodying him up there, making sure to get position. Some nice rebounding technique.
Johnson with the block. Here's McKenna. With the fadeaway. Warriors with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brewer. Chance to pick up the points at the line.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Take a break.
Taking advantage of what the defense is giving them, the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
That's good from Lawson. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Lawson hits 2 free throws. Pacers trail by 7. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Here's Stepanovic. It's rebounded by Lawson. Warriors shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Here's Floyd. He's got 8. Misses from close range. Johnson left side. Lays it up off the glass. Here's Bratz. Pass to Lawson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Stepanovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Knocked loose. Here's Mitchell. Off target at the rim. Pacers trail by 5. Low the pass to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Williams drops them both. Here's Floyd. 8 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
.152 left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. And the Warriors miss again. Pacers trail by 3. Johnson left side. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Johnson's got 6 points.
And he could have gone straight up with it. But by fading away, this gave him more separation and allowed him security to drain it.
Now, here is Lawson. Stepanovic grabs the miss. Stepanovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McKenna. Here's Williams. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the inside. Stepanovic grabs the miss. Johnson outside. It's taken away by Brewer. Fast break, here they come. Can they get it? And the bucket is good from Lawson inside.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Pacers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Pass to Williams. The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Lawson. The layup off target. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Stepanovic. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Low, the pass to Johnson. Here's Stepanovic. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Low, the pass to Best. Pass to McKenna. Johnson outside. Shoots it. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. With the drive. Rocks the pass to Lawson. Releases. And here is Brewer. Lowry up top. Over Johnson. Lowry can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 3. Here's McKenna. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And so Lowry will bring it up for Golden State here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Bowie is checked in for Indiana. The Warriors also with a sub. Little, he's checked in for Waiters. And here's Indiana. Low, the pass to Stepanovic. Out left to the wing. Here's Bowie. Yep, that one goes in there. Bowie's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Indiana. The Warriors shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Brewer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Ron Brewer. 2 shots.
shooting 2.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Here's Johnson, and it's all evened up. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. That's the pass to Lawson. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the basket by Brewer.
Quick decision from him there. I love when he's assertive on offense.
Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Lowry. High post shot. Little with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Brewer, it balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stepanovic. Lowry with the ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Warriors making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Warriors leading by 4. Rocks the pass to Lowry. Here's Lawson. Here's Bratz. Mitchell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Oh, the pass to Stepanovic. Now Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, George Johnson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits the second from the line. Warriors leading by 5. Rocks the pass to Lowry. Here's Short from the high post. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Short's got 10 points here in the second half. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Low, the pass to Kellogg. From 18 feet away, basket good. Brewer with the ball. At the top of the key, Lowry. Here's Bratz. Here's Short. It's hauled in by McKenna. And the shot goes in. now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And this is how you capitalize down the stretch. I mean, the coaching staff has got to be pleased with that.
And the game isn't over yet, but that was huge. Let's see if they're able to close it out.
Here's Bronx. Pass to Short. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Indiana. Stepanovic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. McKenna the pass to Lowe. Corner shot. It's rebounded by Lawson. Lawson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Pass to Bronx. Here's Short. And the Warriors miss again. Pacers trail by 3. Here's McKenna. Johnson inside. Watch with the rebound. The Warriors are gone. 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Lowry up top. Now here's Brewer. Not a lot of room. Here's Short. Bullseye. Short's got 4 points this quarter. Pacers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. McKenna the pass to Kellogg. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And what a time to have that throwdown.
Clark's second chance point, so big in close games.
Always a factor.
And that will fire this team up.
Timeout, Warriors. So both teams making some changes here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Floyd, defended by Carter. Pass to Connor. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Short, just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Indiana. Kellogg's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Over Williams. Kellogg can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Connor, defended by Carter. At the top of the key, Williams. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot by Floyd, no good.
Normally, he makes those shots, but he's having an off night.
Here's Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Indiana, Butch Carter. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Carter hits them both. The Warriors lead it. Here's Floyd to the wing right side. Down low. It's tipped. Taken away by Williams. Here is Seasting. He's guarded by Williams. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Floyd. Pass to Short. Over Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Short's got 14 points now in the second half. Carter on the wing. Williams trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Pacers, Butch Carter. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both. Here's Floyd. Pass to Short. Here's Floyd. Here's Short. Guarded by Weber. 6 to shoot. Here's Short. Guarded by Weber. Short, no good.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Seasting passes to Williams. Double team on Williams. Here is Seasting. Good. Nothing but net.
And Seasting getting it done in a big way there. That's got to help his confidence.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Connor. Here's Williams. Good D by Williams. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 12-4 run, and it's in there. Kellogg's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Warriors trail by 3. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Good.
And he thrives in these moments. When the stakes are high, his team knows to get him the ball.
Here is Seasting. Pass to Carter. Williams with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Tries from 10, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Carter.
In the big moments, it's all about maintaining focus and energy. And he did both that time.
Here's Floyd. Shot by Connor, no good. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Kellogg passes to Seastain. To the wing on the left. 16 feet away. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Connor, defended by Carter. Here's Floyd. Pass to Connor. Here's Short. And the layup is good. Short's got 18 points now here in the second half.
A guy who knows how to get his shot. Short creates for himself when they really need it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Jumping off the floor for the hot lob pass and putting it down strong.
The Warriors shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Timeout, Warriors. .51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Connor. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Humongous make right there, stepping up for his team. Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad strategy to use it if they need to.
The Pacers call timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, it's always interesting to me to see what play a coach has saved for a situation just like this.
This is where you want to create a clean, high-percentage look, if at all possible.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kellogg. Oh, missed it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jerry Seaston. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Eric Floyd. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were crucial free throws, raising their lead to 3 points. And now all they have to do is defend the long ball.
The Pacers call timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
This is a tricky situation. I mean, they need to get some kind of bucket to stay alive. They got to do it fast, though.
Either a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
Here is Carter. Pass to Seasting. Here's Kellogg. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. So, Clark, the fans here will exit this building feeling like they have the wind knocked right out of them.
You talk about stealing one on the road. Came up with some big shots to grab this win.
And that about wraps it up. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. See you later.
Thanks for watching everyone.